Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. I'm not feeling very social right now, but that's not going to stop me from recording media. Does that make this social media? Sure, I guess. I mean, a few minutes ago I tweeted that I was going to record this video live in front of the community here at live.pirillo.com, and they came. I now have 438 people watching me try to get through this video. What number recording is this? I've been trying to get through this video for the past, 2 hours? It's a bit difficult. And the reason why is because the idea of social media isn't really all that new. Been online since 1992, and we communicated with each other using email and news groups. That was social. We didn't have graphics, but it was social. Just we now have a catchphrase that everybody's chasing and makes out to be, oh, this is all important now and everybody's doing it, so we gotta do it too. There'll be another catchphrase, but I will not become any more social than I was before. So what is social media? What's different for everybody? To me, I boil it down to, it's a set of tools that facilitate conversations. It's kind of what it is. Tools have gotten easier to use. It's not just for geeks anymore. And granted, the internet started out just a little geeky. I mean, you couldn't really view a graphic without you decoding it. If you have to look up what that means, then that means you haven't been around very long on the internet. No matter, social media is currently hot. And I can tell you the social media scene in Seattle is just as vibrant. I've met quite a few people in Seattle, specifically because they were involved with social media efforts, whether it be a tweet up or meetups that were facilitated by way of Twitter. A few social media meetups have attracted hundreds of people, and really with no agenda. And those are the best kind of meetups. You go there, you meet people who aren't inside your circles, and you get to expand your, your base of sorts, your connections with other people. So we're using the internet to meet people in real life. I mean, we were doing that before. It's just now we have a term called social media. So with that come a lot of people who really don't know what they're doing. They come along because they know it's important, but they don't know why it's important. And then you have some people come along and they throw that term on top of what they were doing before. Hey, now we're on Twitter. Yeah, but the stuff that you're posting there sucks as much as the stuff that you were posting on your website, which still sucks. Stop using front page, really. If you think that you're into social media and you're still using front page, yeah, that's not good. Generally speaking, it's not good. Okay, so Seattle is pretty active. What about your city? Do you have an active base of people in social media? Well, yes, Pixie, I know, but you also live in Seattle. Dog was trying to answer the question. You guys hear Pixie there? Did you hear her? Can't believe it. Dogs are into social media too. Oh yeah. Oh, easily. Absolutely. They're all over this stuff, man. Have you want dogs, I think, were the original social media. Take a dog to a bark park, they're social all over the place. Sometimes disgustingly so. Much like some people who show up at meetups. Okay. Carpetbaggers and people who take advantage and kind of talk the talk but don't really walk the walk, That's kind of what happens, even in Seattle. But what about, seriously, your city? How active are you in social media? Do you have an active amount of people who get together in real life after meeting online for one reason or another? People ask, well, how do I get started with social media? I can tell you, with all honesty, and not trying to take away from anybody or anything that's happening, specifically in Seattle, but the people who I met just 6 months ago who just first started getting involved with Twitter and Facebook, etc., I look to now as people who understand what's going on in social media. It didn't take them that long. What it took was them just doing something in the first place, showing up and supporting. That's a big deal. Since I do, a conference, Gnomedex, and I've got a great set of people who do that with me, I was able to get a lot of energy going in the Seattle area, starting months and months and months and months and months ago. Not just by talking about the conference, because I really didn't, but by supporting the things that other people were doing. That's the key. Support what other people are doing, and hopefully in turn, knock on wood, they'll support you. It'll be social, and there will be interaction going on, and you will generate a spirit that you just can't generate by clicking a button. That's what it's about. It's about people. Social media it's very soylent and sometimes green. It's people. My email address, chris@pirillo.com. My Twitter handle, @ChrisPirillo. I'm on YouTube, youtube.com/LockerGnome. Hell, I'm all over the internet. Just Google the word Chris and you'll find me right there at the top, at least at this point in time. Yeah, just Chris. Not even the Pirillo. It took me years to, actually, it just took me 2 years to get to that point. And there's nowhere to go but down, which has been the story of my life, really. Kind of sad. Recording a video about social media at 9:50 p.m. on a Sunday night. That's just how social I am. We've got a community, of course, geeks.pirillo.com, and then, of course, the chat room, which is typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether I'm sitting in this chair or not, right here at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.